Hey, how's it going, guys? We're back with another episode of the Stanley Parable, and we'll start the game again. This time, let's see. We've done obey everything he says,
This is the
and that's a pretty quick end. Sorry, I'm gonna skip that. I've already seen it. And if you saw the first video, so have you. So we did obey everything he says, and then we did try to disobey every single thing he says, and now we're just gonna try to mix it up and see where it takes us. So
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
what could it mean?
Stanley
What does it
decided
all
to go
mean?
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So what I think we'll do is do like obey one and then disobey another in that order. So obey, disobey, okay? Let's see how that
When
works.
Stanley came to a
So
set of
obey.
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That he did. I was there. So here's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Wow.
hoping he might find an answer there.
I don't know if you guys read that, but that was fucking funny. Tips for not getting fired. Don't get fired is one of them. Alright, broom closet. So I obeyed to go to the meeting room. Now let's disobey and not go into the boss's office.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Or did he? Or did he? Because I'm not moving. Are you moving? I'm not moving.
There was nothing here. No choice to
Mr.
make,
Broom.
no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I see a reason right here. It's called a wrench. That's a
It
reason to
was
stay
baffling
anywhere.
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
There
At
is
this,
something
He's
interesting.
literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA, fuck all. Is there nothing to interact with? Can I not, like, pick up the wrench?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing
might
nothing?
be.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Why aren't you? Hmm? Broom closet's a nice place. I enjoyed it
You
here.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, fine. That's why I'm here. Because you
Maybe to
didn't
you
say
this
anything.
is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet
God,
ending was
so
my
funny.
favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have a pop filter. That probably sounded awful, but
Stanley
that was
fat and
funny.
ugly and really, really stupid.
Wow.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
What a
that
dick.
or with drug money. Also,
Wow.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
You say that it's like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, right?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yup.
Got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
It's very
Well,
possible.
in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
How thoughtful.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Are you saying you're not
Please
human?
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
I
making
think this
sure
guy's-
they
I'm pretty sure the
understand
narrator's
basic
Jesus.
First-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. It's more fun in the broom closet. I like duct tape. It's like my favorite kind of duck is tape. No, I know it's duct tape. I'm not stupid. Please don't think I'm stupid. But, yeah. Fuck your hallway. All right, broom closet's where it's at. I live here now. I like it better than the mannequin house apartment. At least I have a hose here. Huh? Or is that just like a tube? Oh, it breaks through the... Welcome to physics. Anyway. Fine. I'll step out into the hallway, douche.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
That's good to hear. That was the dumbest voice I've ever done. Please ignore that. Anyway, that was like a laughing, really shitty, southern, stupid accent. And I'm sorry that I, you know, made your ears hear it with my face. And, yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But, what if he didn't? What if he walked downstairs? Whoop. Hey, look, a red light. Can I press it? I can't press the red button. What's this? Oh, a box. Fire hose. Wait, so we disobeyed. We obeyed meeting room, disobeyed boss's office, so we'll obey his next command.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I couldn't.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Exactly.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Exactly.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
I keep walking through the same thing.
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my god!
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
That's what I
Stanley
think.
said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Oh.
I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I'm dreaming.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy
kind of a shitty
after
car.
all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
There we go.
So, he imagined himself flying
Coffee
and began
nut.
to gently float above the ground.
Oh my god.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was
Whoa.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not
This is
woken
pretty
up.
badass.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Okay.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That's a good question.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh my god.
And while he
What
thought
a
it all
mindfuck.
very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
What?
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Exactly.
How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this
Exactly.
was a dream.
Except I'm not in control
So he
because
closed
you're the
his eyes
narrator.
gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh crap.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Whoa.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh my god, this is getting intense.
And everything went black.
Whoa.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Is it now?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Okay.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
What?
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Why are there papers all over the floor now? That doesn't look familiar to me. But geez, alright. That was insane. Thank you for watching if you took the time to do so. And I will see you next time.